What do these two things have in common? If you think that it's that they both smell like mint, well, you'd be wrong. It's that they both cost 50 cents. This is my digital MP3 player, FM, and I'm going to show you some of the weird quirks about it, but how it can actually be useful. So, it does turn off after a slight amount of time, but if you look closely, it's not actually off. Its backlight is just turned off. And I don't know what angle you have to be at to see that, but I don't think it exists. Alright, so a brief introduction to the guy himself. I got this off of wish.com for, like I said, 50 cents. And I've just been tinkering around with it ever since. As you can see, it uses a USB-C or something. It uses a USB port and an aux cable, and it has a little thing where you can put a chip in there. I've lost the on and off switch, but I mean, it's not like that really matters. And it's got a nice little clip back here, and it's actually a pretty strong clip. It could hold on to something like that. And I've actually lost the screw out of here, so if you'll see, I have super glued in a screw from a VCR on here, and it's got this little microphone. Where is it? Right there. But I don't know how you could use that, because nothing on here uses a microphone. So anyways, now on to the quirks. So, because this thing has the battery life of an office building that's being powered by AA batteries, and you want to charge this thing, well, as you can see, I've turned it off. You can't turn it on right now. It is off. And then you say, hey, I'll plug it up, charge it up for later. Oh, it turned on in the off mode. It does that every single time you plug it in. So that's pretty interesting. Another thing, when it is on, you've got to make sure to be careful where your fingers go, because you'll be scrolling around with music mode. I want to listen to the radio. So you're looking at the radio, and then all of a sudden, oops, it's dead now. Look at that. That is weird. And now nothing works. But it's okay, because you didn't kill it. Unfortunately, this thing never dies. You just turn it back on again, and it's perfect. This is... boom, just craziness. Absolute insanity. But it's okay, because turn it off, and back on, and it is back to normal. So you want to get into set mode, because the brightness is too high for your camera to record. Well, pressing the pause button doesn't do anything. What you have to do is press the M button. The M button. What does M mean? So anyways, hitting the M button, you can choose from your 3 settings. Light set, which is what we need. Or no, it's not. Light set, contrast, and language. So those are the 2 things that I thought were hilariously broken about this thing. Obviously, it is pretty good for 50 cents. You know, it's got a backlight, LCD screen. It doesn't have any storage on it unless you get a card in there, but it actually does work. And that's because of the mode that I just showed earlier, radio mode. So you get your headphones and you plug it in, and the headphones actually act as the antenna. And you know, this could be good if your iPod dies. Well, I use this as my iPod most of the time. It's just my old phone. If your iPod died or something like that, you could listen to the radio for the 35 or 25 minutes that the battery will stay on. I think it's a I think this thing is a pretty useful little guy. You know, I could see you plugging him up to like a speaker or something for maybe like if you were having a large outdoor party where you might need 2 separate radios playing or something. But this guy's actually pretty cool, and especially with that mode that I was talking about earlier, where you can plug it in and it will still stay on. Like, you plug it up to one of these things, boom, hours. Well, that'll be all for this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.